So you have popped up through a trapdoor. After Grey managed to disarm a trap on the way up that almost took his head off. Luckily, some very lucky dice rolls for Grey over the past session, where pretty much any trap that he came across didn't die somehow. Although the rest of you became a little bit pincushiony, especially Rune.
Ow.
So, having climbed up this ladder, Grey has popped his head out and couldn't see any issues at the time. There seems to be some mushrooms going around the place. You've now all come up out of the trapdoor and glancing around. As soon as Rical has emerged, the light falling upon the mushrooms, 3 of the larger ones have started to move and come towards you. At which point, I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Oh, Jesus
Christ!
Christ!
No.
That's fucking fast!
No! I'm a friend of the mushroom people.
What
Oh, man. Oh, damn, mushrooms. Just be nice. What is wrong with just being nice? Where's my initiative?
Holy shit. Immediate. Fucking immediate.
Always roll a 4 for initiative.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, it's better than mine.
Mine wasn't half bad today.
I mean,
Oh, I can't
rolls-
hear you all from my 15.
My rolls to avoid traps have been very good, but my initiative rolls the last few sessions have all been terrible.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Maybe just a little bit.
Literally couldn't be any lower.
There we go. Right, well, just to break from tradition, Bonk, you're first.
So, what exactly have I seen coming up this ladder?
So the scene in front of you is this room is circular, and almost a third of it is taken up by mushrooms of all types. They are numerous. They're different sizes, and as Rical's light has kind of come up out of the tunnel that you've climbed up, and has struck certain of the mushrooms in front of you, they have begun to move and shuffle towards you. You can make out faces on the stalks almost, and the looks of them are at the same time malevolent, but also very, very somber. Might be a good way of putting it.
Have I seen anything like this in my experience in caves?
Entirely possible. You very likely would have heard stories, because myconids tend to live underground. If you hadn't met one directly, you may well have heard stories. And the stories have been middling. So people may have positive experiences, while some would have had potentially negative.
Right.
These ones don't look well. You've seen mushrooms before, of course, out in the wild, and you can tell when one is rotting down, and these have that kind of look about them.
Huh.
And as you stand, you get the air in front of you becomes a bit cloudier
Oh.
as one of them releases a spore. And as you inhale the spore, you start to pick up the thoughts of the creatures coming towards you, and it's a mixture of intruders, food, feed.
Oh, fuck that. I am not your food. And I'm swinging. Does a 26 hit?
It does.
12 damage with a 15 Constitution save.
They do not be poisoned. That's good English, isn't it? They cannot be poisoned.
Wonderful. That was a reckless attack, by the way. So all of my attacks will be reckless.
Which one was it you were hitting?
Oh, I was going for the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
That would have been a good idea.
17 hits.
Hits. Another 200 hit. 18. With no poison needing to be rolled.
Mm-hmm.
They're not friendly. They're definitely not friendly.
No, that is a shame.
Yeah. So you take your 2 swings at it, and there's very little resistance as your axe carves through the fungi flesh, and you carve a big slice of the cap off, and this grey ooze begins to just drip onto the floor in front of you. And wherever the ooze hits on the ground, tiny little mushrooms begin to pop up almost immediately.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's not fun. That's me.
Okay.
I'm just swinging.
All right, Rical. They
Um,
appear to be coming. You can just about see the faces on the stalks, and they are all looking at you because you are the source of light in here.
Okay. Having seen that, would we have all heard them that they're trying to essentially attack, trying to
As
eat us to a certain extent?
Yeah, as the spores kind of fill the room, because there's no ventilation in here.
Yeah.
As the spores fill the room, you all start to get this telepathic link with them.
Okay. With that, then I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna make a mace strike attack against the one on
Okay.
this side. So that would be
11 misses.
okay, and I will look around at the others and say, I think we need to try and take these out. They're definitely not friendly. And then it ends my turn.
Okay. So the one in front of you, Bonk, is going to take a swing. Bada bada. I'm guessing 16 misses.
It has advantage because I went
Oh,
reckless.
21, yes.
21 does hit.
Okay, so it's 7 points of bludgeoning and 7 points of poison damage.
Good to know. All right.
Okay, that's that one's turn. The one in front of you, Rical, is going to take a swing at you, which misses.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so you didn't see that they had arms before because they appear to be just stalks, but then as it swings for you, Bonk, and for you, Rical, you see these tendrils kind of come out of the main stalk and just swing for you with a large kind of clump of flesh on the end of it. And yes, when it hits you, you feel the impact, but you also feel the poison residue seeping into your skin as well. Great, you're up.
Sorry guys, I don't like to break the flow of the game. I have a technical issue.
Mhm.
I have somehow zoomed in, but not the map. All of the stuff is huge. So my chat bar is taking up a third of the screen.
Sounds like you zoomed in the browser.
The turn order box is like over half of the page. The icons are huge. Everything is massive.
It sounds like you zoomed in the browser. If you click on the 3 lines in the top right hand corner on the browser, the open menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in this menu, it's got zoom.
Ah, yes. I was on 170%.
Oh,
Right.
there
Yeah,
we
that
go.
might do it.
I'm now back to normal. Thank you.
Wonderful.
You can tell I'm tech support, can't you?
And I must admit, I'm a little disorientated and don't exactly know what's going on. But we're fighting, aren't we, boys?
Yes.
Yes. As
in
I
that
take
case.
a fucking myconic fist to the face.
I will step forward and attack this one twice.
Okay,
So first attack.
that misses.
Down. Of course it is. My second.
That one hits.
Does?
Mhm.
Then that is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Right. Yeah, so crunching through the mushrooms as you stride forward, you slip on one of them and miss with your first slash, but bring your sword back up again to hit with the second one. Just, you get a slither of mushroom that falls to the ground in front of you. Right, so that one. So in response, Grey, the Myconid that you've just attacked leans forward, extends a tendril into your face, and releases a puff of spores. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I can.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So you just in time managed to stop breathing through your nose and your mouth as the spores kind of over your face. And that's its turn. Rune.
Rune is going to step over to here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to raise a hand and cast Sacred Flame at the one on the bottom right that
Okay.
Grey is facing.
Dexterity. That's a fail, so it takes 13 radiant.
Yep. And I think that's all I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna move back here by the doors.
Okay.
And as I do that, I'm just gonna look around and make sure that the doors are definitely closed.
Yes, I mean, if you're going to try the doors, you will try the handle and you'll find that they are locked.
Okay. Well, I wasn't going to try the door, but okay. Yeah. I just didn't want these to open suddenly and us to have things coming behind us. That's all. So.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's me done. Thank you.
Okay. Bonk.
Alright. That was rude. I'm going to rage. I do not like the idea of these fucking things anymore. So I'm going to rage, I'm going to Great Weapon Master, and I'm going to Reckless. And I'm
my
going
word.
to break this thing in half.
Or not.
No.
I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration from last week.
Very good.
I have 1d8
You do.
from Rune.
It's good.
That'll do.
Yeah.
And it's good!
Yeah. So you make your swing, thinking for a second that you've missed, and then you kind of edge your directory slightly upwards, causing 24 points of damage. And in
24
doing
points.
so, you carve through the place where the face of the creature is, cutting it in two, and it immediately starts to turn black and falls to the ground, turning into mulch at your feet.
Oh, it's dead. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Curious, isn't it? This has never happened before.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna step over here, and I'm going to turn my attention to the one that's fighting Mr. Shiny Bollocks,
Okay.
and hit it in the same way.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off!
Wow.
Okay.
Experiencing the same problem as Grey is that you turn and stride forward purposely, and in doing so, just crushing all these different types of mushroom under feet, and it just becomes a mulch that causes you to skid slightly, and your axe comes down and on the flagstones.
Whoa. Jeez.
Whoops. Yeah, that's me. I should be able to use a bonus action to attack it again, but I raged this turn, so maybe not.
Right, done.
Yep, that's me.
All right, Rical.
Okay, I'm going to give the same a go. I've seen this thing's a little bit wily. It's trying to get out of the way. I'm going to try and attack it once more with my mace.
Okay.
Why does that come out like that? Hold on. I'll do this manually. My
Gonna say, Rical, there's no numbers there.
macros are being a bit funny now. Hold on.
Let's
A 16.
Yep, that hits.
So that will be 1d6 plus just 2, but also a radiant strike. So 7 plus 2, so
Very
9 damage.
Yep. So you bring your mace around, and the noise of it hitting the main trunk of the creature is quite unpleasant. It's a very organic sound. Right.
I just pick the mace back and oh,
Oh.
and that is my turn.
All right. So as you hit it, it leans forward and it extends a tendril towards you and attempts to spray spores into your face. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah. Oh no.
Yep. Right.
That's
So
a
Oh.
Oh dear.
being caught off guard, you breathe in the spores and immediately feel your body lock up. You are stunned for 1 minute.
Uh-oh.
You can make a you can repeat your saving throw when it comes around to your
Yeah.
turn next. Right, Gray.
Yep. I will. Actually, thinking back and remembering similar creatures we met before, I'm gonna almost with guilty conscience just continue hacking.
I thought you were going to say
like-
something like, I
No,
lower
I'm
my
slashing at it.
sword and I say,
I'm slashing-
friends.
No, I'm slashing. I'm not enjoying it, but I'm doing what needs to be done, right? So.
I mean,
You're the
first-
only one of us that's met one of these before.
Yeah, exactly.
But the difference between the ones that you met before and these are very, very different. These look sickly. They look.
Yeah.
I mean, if a fungus could be undead, it would look undead.
Lovely.
That misses, by the way.
Yeah, I assumed it would. Oh, how
Hashtag
do I-
pack sword.
Hashtag backsword. Get on Twitter. Right, yeah, hit.
14
Yep.
and an 11.
Very nice.
11 damage this time.
Much better damage.
Yes. Better damage. Well done, Gray. Okay, think was
That'll
that?
be me.
All right. So
That'll be me.
it's gonna swing for you, missing it horribly. It's now losing a lot of whatever is running it. The fluids inside it are oozing out in all sorts of different places now. It's quite unpleasant. Rune.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so that one in the middle is splattered. I'm going to... Can I assess the situation? Have I seen that Rical has kind of locked up?
Give me a perception check.
Yes. Perception.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you're watching, because he is a source of light in here, it's quite easy to see what he's doing.
Okay.
And you do see that his whereas beforehand he was kind of doing a fighting stance almost, and he was moving and keeping himself fluid. Suddenly he stops.
Right. Okay. So I am going to move to this section along the wall, so I've got a clear line of sight, and I'm going to Sacred Flame this one as well.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Dexterity. Oh no, it saves.
Okay. Right. Okay. I don't know if I can do anything else. I'm trying to think. So it was the spores that caused him to paralyze,
Stun
right?
lock. Yep.
Okay. I don't have any secondary things that I can do, so what I will do is I'll move up to here and make myself kind of make myself a target and like wave my sword around and go, over here! You want me, not him!
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
get me.
I'm right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll try to bait it towards me rather than Rical.
Okay. Right. Bonk, you're up.
A little annoyed at the fact that I have just missed a swing. I'm going to go for it again
Okay.
with the fury that only a bugbear can have.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Does 32 damage? Does it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
You have a massive swing on it. It is. I mean, pretty much its entire cap has been sliced off now. It's wavering and it looks like it's about to fall, but it manages to keep itself upright.
Ooh.
I'm going to hit it again then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do it with Great Weapon Master. I'm just going to do the Reckless. 13.
13 hits.
Oh shit!
Nice.
10 damage.
Yeah, so you take your second swing, this time carving through the main trunk, and as with the previous one, it falls to the ground and immediately starts to bubble away.
Yes. And now turning to see that there is one more. I'm just going to take one step and just overhead, just does a 17 hit with Great Weapon
does.
Master.
Yep.
29 points of
Jesus.
damage with my bonus action.
So striding across the small room, you turn around, bring your axe down. How would you want to do this?
Oh shit. It's just gonna be a big overhead, just leave the axe in the fucking cap of this mushroom.
Very good.
Thump.
Thunk, indeed. It is, yeah, so you essentially you slice it in half, down. Well, it's almost the middle, and from what you can see, Gray, its face, it's looking at you, and then as the axe comes down and casts through it, it's a look of almost relief passes across it before it slides down in two, and as the spores are released into the room again, you will get the telepathic message of freed.
Rical's just stood there, still stunned, really wide-eyed, like.
Rical, you're right.
Would the death of that creature, would it still go on for the minute?
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Stunned.
I mean, we will say that you. I mean, a minute's not a very long time in real time when it's
No.
a battle, obviously.
No.
So, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want to do anything to Rical in the next minute, you're welcome to. Hang baubles on his ears and stuff like that.
I'm just gonna grab my axe and go up to this door. Like,
Careful,
we're
Bonk.
going through this, right?
Not just yet.
No, Bonk, no, we're not. Hang on, slow down.
Holding the axe, just passing it between hands. Not happy. Fucking plants trying to eat us.
Just gonna
I know.
move over to Rical and kind of like help him sit down and get his breath.
Bonk, you may as well sit down. We need a moment. I need a breather. And I'm going to sit down. With my back against the wall, cross my legs, lay my sword over the points of my knees, and just close my eyes, almost like I'm meditating.
Also, this trapdoor in the middle of the room, is that's still open?
Yeah.
I'm going to close that.
Okay.
I am just still standing at the door. Not heeding that we need a breather. I'm just stood there waiting. It's staring at the door.
How many have I got? 48. Right, I think... Are we taking a short rest?
I think that's something we need to discuss.
Oh, that's like half an hour, isn't it? A short rest.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
An hour, half an hour.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. I think we should take a breather, boys. Just get our heads right again. And I'm going to use some hit dice to recover some stuff.
Okay.
Has the minute passed by now?
Sitting down.
Troy?
Pardon?
I said, has the minute passed yet?
Yeah. Minutes
You
past.
say.
Yeah.
As it passes and I regain my body, I just look down and I kick the mushroom.
It squelches.
And I just step back and do similar
hit dice.
against you.
Hit dice on a short rest is plus your Constitution modifier per dice, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Yes, but you've got to state how many you're using before you do it. If you're doing more than one, generally.
I would like to use 2.
Okay.
I'm using 3.
I mean, I rolled 1d8. Hang on.
5.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I rolled a 1 and a 2.
I will say that when it comes to hit dice, I'll let you reroll ones.
Hey!
Yeah, better.
So when it comes to 8s, you need to reroll 8s. Okay.
If Bonk sees that everyone is like sitting down, I'm gonna loop my axe through the handles of the door, and then just sit on the floor here.
Okay.
And I'll
Yeah,
take some
move
hit
on.
dice as well. I'll take. Fuck, how many do I want? I'll take 3.
Okay. So when you put your axe through the door handles, you can see that the doors here are very much the same, similar to the ones that were downstairs.
Yeah.
In the waterlogged area. Very, very solid wood, probably oak, but aged quite significantly. It's got metal bars or metal braces along the tops and bottoms.
Yeah.
And the handles themselves are made of metal.
During a short rest, we're still free to talk to each other and everything, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after like 10 minutes, I've just been sat there silently, almost in a meditative state. But then at some point, I'll just quite softly say, there's something I need to talk to you guys about. Probably I should talk about it.
Okay. What is wrong?
I sent a letter back home to a friend of mine, someone I could trust. I wanted to get a feel how things were and how much trouble I'd left behind me, and just make sure my parents were okay and stuff like that, you know?
Of course.
Just before we left, I actually got an answer. And he said that my family's fine, and yeah, I pissed off a few people when I left, but it's okay. But he did say that a couple of strangers had been in town. I think he said some robed figures asking for me by name. Do you think this has got anything to do with what we're currently involved with?
You mean the cult of he who will not be named?
Yeah, I mean, it just seems a bit strange.
If you are not expecting these people, then it is quite possible, I imagine.
I mean, what you said you left and you upset people? It could just be that it was someone looking for you for that.
No,
Doesn't
he
mean
said
that there's a big angry god thing that's chasing us.
no, Bonk. The people I pissed off were my old employers, and this friend of mine was also employed. So he said these two strangers, they had nothing to do with my previous life. They seem to be from out of town.
Shit.
That is...
He said they're a bit weird. He didn't say any more, and I mean, I don't know what to make about it, really. But
I think...
it's...
Perhaps...
And like I said, he said they specifically asked for me by name. Which was...
Yeah, as far as I can think, we've never revealed our names to anybody apart from where we've been adventuring. This
No, I mean,
This
I mean,
unnamed
my
god.
my name isn't actually Grey. Just so you know.
they asked by your birth name.
Well, he said my actual name. I mean, I assume he means
I
that
see.
they didn't just say Grey. They at least must have known my surname and possibly my first
Hey,
name. I don't know.
I mean, it sounds worrying, but I think for now, perhaps we should not jump to conclusions there.
Yeah, it's. I just.
It's
I
not
wanted
much
to mention
information
it
to go on.
before No, yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not. I have no idea what, or if we can do anything about it. It's just just something I thought I should mention.
Of course.
It's been on my mind since before we got on the ship. So.
Well, I think if you can, when we get out of here, if you could send a reply and just have your friend keep an eye on the situation at a distance, not go around, not to poke into it too much, because who knows what that could let out of the box. But keep an eye on it, perhaps.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure it's fine, Grey. But if we need to take off at a moment's notice, we are right behind you.
And if you need some help
Alright.
punching people, I'm good at that too.
Rical looks round at the mushrooms and is like, yes, yeah. I like this one.
All right. Good to know. And if our weight is up and our rest is done, I will stand up. Say, are we ready?
Well, I am ready. If everyone else is.
Rune, did you try that door before? I saw you go over that way.
Yeah, it is. It's locked. I was just making sure nothing was going to come in behind us and create a bigger situation.
Before we do anything, let me just make sure it isn't trapped.
I'm going to stand over here.
I'm gonna get my axe off of it before you do anything. And then I'm going to stand over here too, because I don't want to be a pincushion again.
Alright, give me an investigation.
Ooh.
Very good. Yep,
Good
so
rolls when it matters, Gray. Good rolls when it matters.
you spend some time checking the hinges, checking the floor around it, checking the ceiling. As far as you can tell, everything is fine. This does not appear to be trapped.
And do we hear anything?
Let's see. Gray, give me a perception check. As you're the one next to the door. Very good.
You can hear colours.
I can hear colours. You hear what sound like footsteps, quite far off. Footsteps, possibly the clanking of metal, armored feet on stone, but also some shuffling. Appears to be muffled noises, not necessarily speech, but you can hear something being vocalized.
I'll just turn back to the guys and say, there is something or somebody out there, but I guess we came here for a reason, so that's no reason not to continue. Are we all ready?
I think so. One question. Is there a keyhole in the door?
No.
Ah. Then we cannot peep through. Carry on.
I would like to carefully try and open the door.
Okay, so you remove Bonk's axe.
I already had my axe. I
Okay.
picked it up
Took
before
that.
he checked it.
Okay. So yeah, you try the doors. It clearly swings outward from where you are currently. but it is not. It is not moving. You rattle it and try and push, but there is no movement to it.
And there doesn't appear to be any sort of lock mechanism on this side.
No.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. It appears
Um,
we have a door that is barred from the outside.
Start looking around the room. Is there a way up through the ceiling or anything, or?
Nope. The ceiling here is flat. It's not like a funnel with the previous circular room below.
Great.
Yes.
Hold this. And I'm gonna hold out the axe.
Stop. So, bonk, buddy, bonk, buddy. What are you thinking about doing?
Well, I've got a big hammer,
Yes, you do.
and that door's locked.
Yep.
So,
I mean, I assume.
big hammer. Plus
Yeah.
lock. No more lock.
Yep. I mean, I like. I in a way, I like your thinking. I mean, it's very direct and logical. I'm just slightly worried it might be a little bit loud, and we may not
Maybe.
want to draw attention to ourselves in like.
Do you have a better idea?
I'm currently contemplating a few options.
Okay.
Give me
While
a minute,
you
and I pinch
do
my
that
nose.
long word,
Yep.
I'm gonna look at the door.
I'm gonna look through my spells.
What? While they're doing that, can I just have a look around the room, just see if I can find anything that looks out of place, notches, depressions, sort of thing?
Give me investigation.
Oh, not great. But... Oh,
Pretty good.
19.
So the room is circular. It's worked stone. It's obviously been constructed as opposed to being hewn out of the rock. There's no windows. There's no vents. The only entrances and exits are the trapdoor that you came through, and the double doors that Grey is currently stood next to, having a migraine next to apparently. Looking a bit further though, I mean, looking at the mushrooms as you're investigating around, you do find that it appears that the mushrooms are growing out of corpses. As you investigate a little bit further, desiccated humanoid creatures with mushrooms just growing out of every orifice, the chest cavities, coming out the skin. It appears that these myconids were being likely fed.
From those corpses. And with my investigation check, was there anything on those corpses if I've had a wander around?
No, these corpses are completely naked. They have nothing on them.
Okay. So they look like they've actually been fed to these creatures.
Potentially, yes. I mean, they've been brought in here somehow. They made their way in here, and they have been gradually consumed.
Yeah, guys, having a look at this, it seems like these corpses have been... I don't know if you could see, but there are corpses under these mushrooms. It looks like they've been brought in here and then potentially barred from the other side. I think our only way out is to maybe push through in some way. But wait, Bonk, not yet.
I have an idea.
Oh, please.
Sorry.
Is the idea to break the door?
In a way.
Fuck.
DM, a
Yes.
technical question.
Yes.
Whilst one is holding a concentration spell,
Yes.
could I cast another spell that is instantaneous?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
It's just you just can't cast other concentration spells without dropping the other one.
Right, okay. In that case, I have an idea. Grey, I don't know if you have a similar idea, but I have two spells. One of them is Silence, which can silence an area, and the other is Knock, which unlocks an object, but the sound that the spell makes can be heard up to a very long distance away. It's very loud. But if I cast the Silence first on the area, then casting the other spell should be silent.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm not sure how this door is it might not even be locked with a mechanism. It might just be barred with a piece of wood.
Out of character, the spell description says that if it's locked or barred, it becomes unlocked or unbarred by
okay.
by either mundane or magical means. So.
Okay.
But,
in that case, that sounds much better than any of my ideas.
oh,
I
okay.
mean, one of my ideas involved fire, so.
Oh, yeah. Let's not draw.
So I'm
attention
not
to
allowed
ourselves.
to use my hammer, but you're allowed to set it on fire.
No, I didn't say they were good ideas, but
All right.
all right. I'm actually quite curious to see how this will go. Rune, do your stuff.
Very well. Right. First of all, let us use the silence. Where does do I just click on it? Wait a minute. Oh no, I've got to find it here, haven't I? I cast that on the door itself.
Yep.
And then I cast my spells thing's gone again. Right, here we go. Second, isn't it? So where is it? Knock. Oh yeah.
Okay. So, concentrating, you watch Rune walk up to the door, and he waves his hands using his. You do have a lute, don't you? Or is it just guitar?
Yeah. I've got a guitar, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see him holding his guitar. And he plucks a note which rings out briefly before going from the silence. And it isn't like the note has just rung out as a note would. It is almost as if the note becomes silence and spreads out around you. And tapping on the door a few times to check it, no sound. So you do your spell to cast knock, which I'm going to say, because it's what I did with my bard, is you go on the last knock. On the last knock is the catalyst of the spell, and as you do that, you see the door inwards from your point of view.
Lovely.
But no sound.
Excellent.
I'm going to take a step forward with the axe raised.
Yeah. I just step back from it and I motion to the door in a welcoming manner.
I turn to Rune and start pumping my fists, and my mouth is opening and closing. Okay.
I'm going to put a hand out to everyone and motion to go slowly.
Okay.
And then I am going to take the lead, stealthily moving up.
If you're going to stealth, can you roll stealth, please?
Indeed, I can.
When you center the silence spell on a point, can it be on an object? Or does it have to be like a location?
It is a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point you choose within range.
Yeah.
But you can't move it afterwards.
It's a point rather than an object.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could put it on an object, but even if you move that object out of the way, it will still be.
It'll stay in that
where the
area.
object was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, fuck you and your natural one on stealth.
Oh,
I've got a +6.
So
I was about to say I'm going to hang back, but I might not need worry now.
you
Although, I'm still technically within the silence spell.
you are indeed lucky you. Yeah. So you attempt to move forward quietly, forgetting that there's a silence spell on, and as you push the doors, they open in front of you, and you can see there's two broken, splintered bits of wood on the other side of the door, which was obviously the bar that was keeping this closed. And as you move the doors, they both slip out and hit the floor, and you go, and then realise that it's still within the sphere of silence. So they would have made quite the noise if it wasn't for the fact that there was a silence spell going.
That's pretty great. You saved me from a natural one.
Well, I think
That won't come to bite me in the ass later in the game, will it, DM?
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm fucking talking about.
as I am moving forward, I will probably try to be quiet as well. Although I have disadvantage on this. So here we go. Oh well.
Not bad at all.
That's pretty good.
Yep. That's not a
Yep, so
bad. Yeah.
You're able to make your way quite quietly.
I will glare at Bonk and then also start to make my way down the corridor.
Bonk will not notice that he's being glared at.
Of course.
Do you want a new stealth roll, or are we rolling with the one?
We are going to carry on rolling with the 1 for the moment because that was your.
Excellent.
So you've made your blunder, your big blunder.
Yeah.
But now you're walking along and feeling a bit more overconfident for the fact that you walked through silence initially. You're not making much effort to stop your footfalls from on the flagstones.
I'm going to throw out an armor stop, Grey,
Fine.
and
I'm
point
going to turn back at what?
at the thing that is up the way in the tunnel.
Shit.
I haven't moved yet.
See, ahead of you, you can see figures moving off into the distance. Now, this appears to be the figures that you may have heard previously, Grey. From what you can see from the back, you can see one figure which is... It's got definitely more of a bearing than the ones in front of it. It appears to be walking behind very thin, very skeletal creatures. The creature at the back, though, is wearing armor and has hair that is floating up behind it, almost as if it's in water. And these are currently moving away from you. The silence spell has kept your presence from them for the moment.
Okay.
And you see them carry on forward.
I turn back to the guys quickly with my eyes wide, and like I mime throwing a fireball and use my hands as like an explosion. And look at them like, should I?
No,
I'm
sorry,
I'm
carry on.
going to smile at you and nod
Oh.
with a little glint in my eye.
Just a big thumbs up from Rico.
And I turn
Oh,
back
really?
to
Okay.
them with my hand raised, just to see them turn the corner.
Yep, they have disappeared around, presumably around the corner from what you can see.
I just kind of like look at everyone with my eyes wide and kind of do the 2 hands kind of patting down slowly motion, like calm it down. Don't be so keen to go into a fight.
Are we
As
whispering?
I've been reminded of the Fifth Element recently, I'm just going to say big bada boom.
No big bada boom.
Will you tell us
Should we
multipass?
Should we shut the door again?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that might be an idea.
Although they will know
Okay.
because the bar is broken.
Yeah, if they look directly at it, but I mean, the door open is obvious, but
Right.
if it's
Okay.
closed and a bit broken, not so obvious.
I go back and put the doors back.
Well, I'm not putting them back on the screen.
No.
But yeah,
But I'll do it. And I'll rest the. I'm assuming it was a generic kind of crossbar thing.
yeah, it was a big, thick
Mm.
bar of wood. You can see the 2 brackets that it would have rested on.
I will
They're on the back of the
I'll gently put the 2 halves back in place as if they were a whole, and just so that it looks like from a distance it's not broken.
Okay.
Okay.
I-
Should we go left?
Let me take a peek. Slowly,
Okay.
sneaky.
So you step forward.
Click.
Click. Boom.
As you step Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. As you step here,
Oh.
the flagstone beneath your foot depresses.
Oh. Oh
As soon
dear.
as it clicks, I just stand there and like, oh fuck.
And you watch, all of you who can see this, the whole room in front of you, it's almost like there's a wave of dark energy that comes out from this point before hitting the wall and coming back again, like a pebble being dropped in water.
Uh-huh.
It kind of ripples out, ripples back again. It looks like nothing more than tiny little black mushrooms that create themselves and then disappear before coming back, and then it disappears.
Oh, sir, I do not like that at all.
I hold my breath. Can I step back?
Yes.
I'm just I'm miming. I'm pointing. I'm holding my breath and pointing.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. How do we not make that
What
happen?
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna lightly press my foot onto these ones.
Yep. You press your
See
foot
if
onto
there's
it.
any movement.
Nope, it doesn't appear to be. You press the. Are you pressing the same flagstone as he stood on again to see what happens?
No,
Or are you leaving that one?
I'm pressing these ones to see if there's any movement in my side.
Okay. Yep. Nothing moves.
Okay.
It was in the center. It was literally right there.
Oh shit. So I am attempting to move around. I'm trying to skirt the edge of the room at
Yep.
this point.
Yep. So the room itself it's quite clean. There's a few little spider webs in the corners. Some broken furniture in here. Table with half rotted through. 3 exits. One that you came through. One to the west and one to the north. There's nothing really that interesting about it, apart from the fact that it's very clean. Apart from the 1 or 2 little cobwebs.
Is that a table next to Bonk?
Yes.
Okay.
And,
And-
what is on it?
Nothing. It appears to be. I mean, when you investigate it, it appears to be quite rotten.
Okay.
I think just follow Bonk's path.
Step to here.
Down there.
Hold here.
Are we going left or straight on?
I don't know. What do you prefer? Creepy guys or
Well,
this door?
I mean, we've seen them. We know what they are, I suppose. But
We've
I
also
saw
seen
nothing.
doors before.
What did you see?
Oh, of course, because you cannot see. Yeah. Oh wait, can I see? Yeah, I've got dark vision, haven't I? 60
Yep.
feet. Okay.
I really need those goggles from that place back in Britain.
there was a group of people.
Some creepy guys. They didn't look healthy.
They may have been undead.
I might be able to help with that if they are.
Then maybe it's better the
That's
devil you know.
Yeah. In fact, if we're going to be exploring here,
I think we
I may
should
as well-
just follow those guys.
Let's follow them.
Yeah.
Maybe if we can get a little closer, we can see where they step.
Right.
Avoid any more traps. Plus, the corridor is wider, so if we get into a fight, it's easier.
Whoever's making their way up, can you give me perception checks, please?
That one's not as good as I'd like.
Okay.
14 from me.
Ooh,
Right.
24.
The echoey confines of this corridor, you can hear quite clearly the sounds of footsteps were receding, but now they appear to be approaching again.
Ambush. We need to ambush them, guys.
Quick, back down the hill, Back down.
Well,
All right.
we don't know what trap it is in that room.
Just go down.
Okay. I'm going to gingerly step at the very sides of the room around this corner, not hitting any of the middle flagstones.
I got an idea. Yeah.
There we go.
Can I squeeze past Rical? If I stand like here where they can see me, and then you hide around the corners,
Yep.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Makes sense?
This is only where I can go.
I've got axe raised, just in case.
I would like to fireball!
Okay. Roll me fireball.
They
Fireball.
just come round the corner. We can't see them. Only you can see them.
I can
because of
see
line of sight.
I can see a hand.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Rune and I see. Rical and I see nothing.
What is the light like in here, Troy?
Nothing. But you
Nothing.
are the
Alright.
light.
Okay, yeah.
So as they turn the corner and they look down the corridor, they have dark vision anyway, but they would have seen the light emanating from around the corner where you're hiding, Rical.
Oh, has he still got his fucking light on?
Yes.
Oh shit! Forgot about that.
It's a dim light at this point. I can only just see.
It's not. Go on then, Gray, do your fireball.
Oh,
DC 40.
Some good rolls.
That's a
Okay.
dex.
Yeah.
Right, so that one saves. Oops, nope, that's the wrong button. That one fails. What's the radius of a fireball?
I didn't ask how
20
big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
Yes.
I love it. I love it so much.
That one saves.
20 foot, I think.
That one fails. And that one fails.
A 20-foot radius sphere,
Okay.
so it's a
So
40-foot
you-
diameter.
Yeah, you guys
So
will safe.
fucking everything.
Yeah, so from your point of view, guys, Rical, Rune, and Bonk, you see Grey as your eyes are upon him, and you see his gaze up the corridor, and you can hear now the sound of footsteps. It's almost a military style march, and as the sound gets a little bit clearer, you just see Grey pull his hand back and throw, and there's a tiny little bead of red light that disappears off up the corridor where you can't see it. And there's a moment of silence, and then there is a shockwave of force that emanates from this confined space in the corridor that makes all your hair go. There's a very, very, very strong, warm air that brushes down past you. So, Gray, from your point of view, you can see that there were two, what appeared to be corpses at the front, one of which immolates immediately. That's that one. Oh, come on, you bitch. No, it's a pain in the ass. Stop! Right. That one dies. So what's half of that? So that's 18 points. Alright, so the one of them dies immediately, turned to ash. Obviously that took the full force of the fireball. Once next to it is mostly on fire. Its flesh is bubbling on its bones, and its face is kind of almost melted off. Behind that stand two skeletons, one of which bones were just turned to dust almost immediately. In fact, they both were. They both took the full force of the fireball and crumpled down into a big pile of bones. The humanoid figure behind them, who also did not save, takes the force of the fireball, but this one is wearing armor and seems to have a much more sturdy bearing than the others. And as it pats out the fire on its chest, on its arms, it looks up and makes eye contact with you, Grey. Points forward at its last remaining minion and just goes, charge! So I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Yeah!
Ooh.
It's
Oh
fucking
my.
terrifying, and I love it.
Initiative. Oh
More
yeah, I
like
need
me.
to select my guy, don't I?
That needs to be a different number.
Ooh,
I took your 4 rune.
Thank you. It was nice to roll a nice initiative for once. You've been very generous.
I got 15 the last time, so we just switched.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, right, so everyone's on there, good. There we go. Right, so Bonk, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you're first.
Oh,
After seeing the force, the shockwave come through, I'm just gonna look at Grey and smile, and I'm gonna come round the corner. So that was 5. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I can get to there.
that puts you in swinging range, doesn't it?
Yep.
It does, because I've got reach. So I'm sprinting towards this thing. And I'm going to just swing for the fences on the first one.
That hits.
Wonderful.
You just hit
11
Grey's-
damage. And a constitution save for poison.
Well, being undead, it doesn't get poisoned. However, you bring you rush forward with your axe
Wow.
held high, and before the zombie even has a chance to look at you with a, you straight down the middle, banana split.
Was it technically surprised as well?
I mean, it probably was quite surprised when the axe came down. Yeah.
Because I would have got that too.
Yeah. I mean, not really necessary to be honest.
Did 3 bits.
As
Obliterated.
Bonk ran down the corridor, Grey would have called out, Bonk, we had a plan!
That was the plan!
I don't think it was the
The
plan!
fireball was the plan! Crunch!
Okay. Anything else, Bob?
I'm gonna look at the other one and just go, hello, beastie. And that's me, because I haven't got any more movement.
Rune.
Wait,
Right.
no!
Oh.
I have a javelin!
Yes, you do.
I'd like to throw my javelin, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Wonderful. I need a... I haven't got a command for this one. One d6 plus 4. 9 damage with a javelin.
9.
Yeah. So you throw you in one quick movement. You pull the javelin over your shoulder and throw it. Catches the creature in the shoulder. Sticks there. The creature just kind of stands there, looks down at it. Clang, clang, clang onto the floor. Now you can see it clearer now, and again, as before, its hair looks like it's in water. It is just flowing above its head. Its face, it looks like a skull, but it's like it's got blue flesh stretched over it, and there's a baleful green glow in its eyes.
Yeesh.
You
staring
are
at it.
one creepy motherfucker.
And it's staring directly at you, Bonk.
That's me.
Alright. Rune.
Okay, so because I am moving cautiously, getting to here takes the full 15 movement, and then I'm going to move. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. It all depends on how far this goes. 60 feet. And
You're
that
50
is...
feet away from it.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case, because I can see it, and I don't really want to get up close and engage, I am going to raise my hand, because I'm assuming it's undead. I'm going to use Sacred Flame, which does radiant damage.
Yep.
I know it's a bit one trick this evening, but it's a good trick.
Hey,
Well,
if it works.
when it works.
Bonk is very one trick. He sees something
Nah.
he doesn't like and he twats it.
Okay.
That does save.
Okay. Well, in that case, what I might do is just move the rest of my movement up behind Bonk, just in case he needs my support close at hand, and that's me done.
Okay. Grey.
Hit. 1, 2.
No fireballs, please.
Fuck it. I'm gonna run and
Oh.
then try and jump over the center of the room. Get to here.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Jumping
So if you
over.
I mean, it's only a single flagstone, or it's a kind of a 5-foot area, so I don't think you have much trouble. So I won't make you roll for that. You know where it is after stepping on it.
Okay.
I think I can move one more for my full movement. And then I guess I'll do an Eldritch Blast.
Not if it's too much trouble.
You might be doing, yeah.
Oh, that works.
Hardy.
And the second one.
Oh,
Great.
Hell yes.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's
Actually, that's a crit. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Does that
Mm.
make any difference?
yes, it's
Yes.
great.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
get the
yeah,
full
add an
damage
8.
plus your roll.
10 to that.
So it's
Oh.
yeah, so it's 17.
So
23
5
in
damage
total.
and then 17.
Pardon?
Yeah, it's 23 in total for
Yeah.
both attacks. Yeah.
Well done.
See
see?
Gray look at his hand and like, oh, not so bad after all.
It works.
10% of the time, it works every time.
Anything else, Greg?
No, that's me.
Okay. So, the creature, having been struck in the chest twice by this fiery blast of force, is looking quite rough now, but still full of a dark vitality. It looks at you, Bonk, and it strides forward. Come within range. Takes a slash at you with its longsword.
I don't like that.
Did you wreck this last time?
Yeah.
Okay, so that hits. That's a
Ooh, yeah.
natural 20. So that
Yeah,
is
yeah, I don't
16.
like that. Yeah, no. Kindly fuck off.
So that's 16 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And after it slashes at you, its other hand comes around and reaches for the gash that it's just made, attempting to place its fingers inside the wound,
The fuck?
but misses.
Holy shit! No, you do not.
So that one misses. Rical, your go.
Okay, so I take a deep breath, having seen everyone just run into the fray, and I run around the corner as well, unsure of what I'm about to see. But I'm going to duck in around in front of Grey to about here.
Mm-hmm.
Would we say from there, would I be in line of sight to shoot a guiding bolt at this thing?
Yes.
Would I have to come a bit? So, yeah, I will shoot from there, aiming to guiding bolt this creature. So that would be an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. Sorry, I meant to say that's a level 2 guiding bolt.
Okay.
So that will be. Let me find the bugger. 17 points of damage
Right.
Radiant damage.
with
So-
advantage for the next
Yep.
attack.
So, Bonk, from your point of view, the creature has come up to you and slashed you with its sword and caused quite a large gash on your chest. As it reaches forward with its other hand, its hand is glowing with a dark energy, and before it manages to make contact with your skin, this blinding bolt of light comes out of nowhere from behind you, strikes it in the chest, and causes it to just crumple to the ground, completely inert.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
I'm just gonna turn to look at the rest of the guys and go, "That's what you call a fucking fireball! Holy shit, that was good!"
That was impressive,
Woo!
for sure.
But I said Rical turns to Grey. Well done, Grey. It's good use of that one, I think.
Yeah, so before you are the smouldering remains of two zombies, it appears. Two piles of bones that were skeletons, their swords melted in the heat, and lying dead in front of you, Bonk, a creature actually wearing armor as opposed to the other two, with a sword and a short bow on its back. Hair is just now flat on the ground, the lights in its eyes have gone out.
Gonna
Can I have a peek if the
Poke it
sword
with
and
my
armor
axe.
is anything of worth?
Well, if it was, it isn't anymore. It was
Oh.
wearing studded leather, and it appears it's been ripped up now with the attacks and the
Okay.
javelins and the blastings. The weapons themselves have also been battered beyond use.
I would like to retrieve that javelin
Yeah, that's fine.
because I don't have many of them.
I would then just step over the bodies carefully and have a peek around the corner.
Okay. You see a long corridor.
More of the same, Grey? Yes.
I turn back. It's a it's a really long corridor.
So we have two options then. We have this corridor, we have the one previous, but
Yeah, but I saw a door at the other corridor, so I would suggest we double back, check that first, before we take this long walk down here.
of course, yeah, this item we're looking for could well be just behind this door.
It's a good point.
I'm
Search
gonna
everywhere.
bury my axe into this creature that hit me, and I'm gonna drag these bodies round to this side of the corner.
Okay. Yeah, so it's quite messy. Bits of crushed bone are left behind. Bits of smouldering flesh are dropping off and stinking up the place. But after a few minutes, you're able to scoop most of it up and drag it around the corner into a pile of
Neatly pile it there.
just awfulness.
Hey, before we go down here, we should check the floor for any more of those dang triggers.
You mean in this corridor?
Yeah.
Okay.
There'll be investigation.
Or do you...
Yeah, it's an investigation. Do you want to do it separately, or are you going to help each other?
Let's do it separately.
Okay.
Because
No, we're going
I
nowhere
don't,
near
I don't trust my role to help anyone. So I'll roll one, and if anyone else wants to investigate as well. Oh, okay.
Not bad. So yeah, you come to this much narrower corridor than the previous one. It's quite claustrophobic. The ceiling is reasonably low. It's still tall enough for Bonk to get through, but it's just a long corridor. There's nothing breaking the monotony of the stone on the floor and the wall and the ceiling. You prod around in front of you and at the entrance to the corridor. Flagstones seem steady. The walls don't appear to have any slots in them where anything nice is going to come out. The ceiling doesn't look like it's going to drop on your head anytime soon.
Alright, so I cautiously... do you want me to go first?
Is it wise for us? Is it wise for us all to head down this corridor, or maybe one or two test it out and then if we're safe?
It's a good point.
Follow.
But perhaps I'll go and check it out, see what's down there, and I'll move very cautiously down to here. Is that a door? Is it?
This is the door. So you reach another door. This one's a single. This one has a bar across it, similar to the previous one that you've already broken through.
Oh, the bar's on this side.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you give me perception check, please?
Yep.
No? Okay. Yep, so you can't... You put your ear up to the door, and you wait, and you can't hear anything specific, but you do smell a musty smell.
Okay.
Not anything like the mushrooms from the Myconid room, but possibly maybe old decay, potentially. Nothing really overt, but it's there.
Okay. I'll turn around to Grey. I say, Grey, you want to just take a few steps back, just in case I'm going to open this. And I'll first I'm gonna look all over the door for problems.
Problems.
I mean, I know it's not great, but
Yep, so you look around, doing the same check as you did previously.
yeah. Okay. And if
Nothing seems to be an issue.
I carefully lift the bar and start carefully opening the door.
Okay. So you lift the bar quietly, open the door. The room in front of you it's quite small. Not much smaller on scale as the previous ones that you've been in so far. There appears to be quite a few old webs in here, and on the floor, a lot of them littered on the floor. There appears to be the corpses, old in some cases, quite new in others, of quite large centipedes.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna look at the ceiling. Is there any holes in the ceiling?
So as you poke your head in and look up, the room itself is about 15 feet across. And you look up, and in the gloom, it takes a little while for you to pick out what you can see, because it's almost like it's so big that you kind of miss it initially.
Right.
But on the ceiling, covering pretty much the whole radius circumference, is a very, very, very large spider.
I shut the door and bar it again. And I move back here, and I just look at Grey, and I just go, no, no, no,
See anything good in there?
nope, nothing good,
No treasure?
nope, no, nope. And I like
Nothing of interest?
squeeze past him.
Did you look properly?
Chest to chest in the corridor, and I just keep muttering, nope, nope, no, nope, nope. Great, come, great,
Rune?
great, come.
Rune? What?
Nope, we are
What
not.
did you see?
Too many legs, too many legs, too many eyes. Nope.
Another octopus?
Oh, worse. Nope.
I'm very, very confused.
Yep. No.
Great. Did you see?
Grey, what's wrong?
No.
I just stop and I turn around and I say, look, it was a very big spider. Okay, it was the size of the room.
Oh shit. Good
Really?
choice. Good choice.
And as he calms down, he just thinks to himself, now, okay, so very big spider, very small room. What is it protecting? I wonder if it's protecting something or if this is unnecessary distraction. Maybe we should just carry on the main corridor.
Did you see anything else in the room?
Oh yeah, lots of dead centipedes and lots of webs.
Any other doors, or like a trap door like the other one?
I think there was a door over the other side, wasn't there, Troy?
There was.
Yeah, so I'd say there was a door on the other side of the room. It obviously carries on, but I'm not sure if that's the kind of trouble we want right now. Or maybe it is.
We're looking for something, and you just said that it might be guarding something.
Yeah, we're going to have to go in there, aren't we?
Oh, I'm going.
Are you
I'm
not
walking.
a fan of spiders?
I have another idea.
Bog!
Was the spider in the
G-Man.
ceiling?
1 sec.
Bonk, please do not open the door. I have an idea.
Is he gone? Is he gone?
Bonk, stop. Bonk?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop. Stop.
What?
Dude, please. Please come away from the door. I might have an idea.
Okay.
Troy.
I've
Yes.
already got an idea.
Okay.
But it's
Very
hit us in
good
the
idea.
face.
The spider was
Yeah.
on the ceiling, wasn't it?
It was.
Did it react to me or move?
You didn't really give it a chance.
No.
Yep,
This is
you,
true.
You looked up. You saw it. You noped out.
Yeah. And the room is about 15 feet diameter.
I've got a very good idea.
Oh. Okay, let's talk ideas. Let's not go crashing in there. Okay, so
huddle.
Bonk, you had an
Huddle.
idea
Oh,
first.
yeah, huddle. Well, everyone has. We can have a huddle, and everybody is allowed to put forward their idea, and we will all consider the 4 ideas and decide as a group which one is the best.
I
Bonk,
think-
What's your idea?
Yeah, Bonk.
Okay. I have a very big axe.
Yes.
What do you think?
It's a solid idea. It's a solid idea. Let's see
Solid,
what the others
yeah.
have to say.
We're going to put that right over here on the food cooling chest with all your other good ideas, and we will table this. Who else?
I have one spell that might maybe help us if I can pull it off. It's a banishment spell. We could get in there. I could banish this thing to another plane, and we walk on through.
Okay, that is exceptional. I like it. It's very
Better
good.
than my idea, actually.
What was yours?
Fire.
Well, yeah. I mean, fire
I
and
like
axes.
his idea. It worked really well.
Well, maybe then if mine doesn't work, we then resort to Plan B: fire.
That's
Oh,
right.
wait.
Yeah.
Rune,
Yeah.
I believe you also had an idea.
I did. I had an idea that I might. It's kind of a waste of a really good spell, though. I thought about conjuring the hut in the middle of that, in the middle of the room, and then just walking through the hut. But it's kind of a waste. I mean, it's a powerful.
One way in,
spell.
one way out, or do we just pass through it? I can't remember.
Oh, it is like a transparent dome that either
don't-
allows entry or denies it. So
you have to be inside at all times. So you
Oh,
have to
that's
run in
a-
the room.
that's a good idea.
Cast
That's a
it.
good point. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. No. Okay, so Rical, you win. Your idea is best.
Maybe we give it a go then. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. It's a good idea, but there is a chance that it doesn't work, right?
Yeah. So
Yes. Yeah.
in that case, we should go in order. If Rical goes first and you go behind him, so if his doesn't work, you can use the fire, and then Bonk behind you, in case the fire doesn't work.
But then Rical will be in the fire.
I can do this from 60 foot away, so I could do it from here.
Yes, but you need line of sight, I believe, for banishment.
So I could open the
Okay,
door,
uh,
step back, and kind of go here.
Oh yes,
spider,
but I
spider.
can see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you
Why?
still can't see.
I
Okay.
need to see this thing. But if it doesn't work, then I hot foot it backwards and fire.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. You don't have to go inside the room. You could probably get it to come down, and
Is this a go? Shall we give it a try?
I think it's the best idea we have.
If it doesn't work, am I allowed to hit it with my axe?
Yeah.
Thank you.
After the fire.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably just blight it, actually. That's a single target. Probably a better choice, but alright. Alright,
Okay, so
Rical, go. Yeah, I mean,
I push forward and push open the door and gaze upwards.
Rune just hears grumble, grumble, grumble when I hit it with my axe.
Look, Bonk, you've had fun with your axe today. Let's not be too greedy, huh?
So you lift the bar open.
Yeah,
door.
I know.
Stepping inside and looking up where Rune described seeing the spider, the ceiling is bereft of any arachnids.
Oh shit. Rune?
Yeah.
Where was the spider?
It was in the ceiling. Don't
I
tell
look
me.
around the room.
Yep, you see desiccated centipede corpses. You see webs. You don't see a spider.
It's either moved away, Rune, or it was an imagination.
can
I
I
don't know.
see into the room, or
Looking
I'm
over
going to
his
turn
shoulder.
around and look at him. Really?
Hey, it was there when I was there. It's not my
Can
fault
I-
if it smelt you and ran away.
okay? Rical, my,
I don't
Rical,
smell that bad.
Rical, just swap places for me here. Can I just fire two? I'll just blast up into the. Wait, Rune. Where did you say it was?
It was up in the top of the room, I guess, in the ceiling.
I fired two shots just up at the ceiling.
Okay. Yep. So you just randomly, without aiming, fire two force blasts up into the ceiling. They hit the ceiling. Cobwebs flutter.
Would I have
Have you
heard
been
of
on
a
those-
creature that can disappear like that?
Give me an intelligence check.
Just an straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is not going to go well. I take back that remark.
You haven't heard of any specific creature being able to do such a thing, but you are aware that there are animals who can do things that you being a travel person have heard stories of creatures being cornered and then disappearing.
Right.
There doesn't appear to be any rhyme or reason to it. There's no explanation that's ever been given. But you've heard stories that there are creatures that can do this, not necessarily intelligent creatures, just wild animals. And even when people are watching them, they can just disappear.
Okay. Well, there is some fuckery afoot, so I say maybe we proceed through and be very
Are
careful.
you absolutely sure you saw a spider?
I definitely saw it.
You haven't been sniffing those mushrooms again.
No, I was very careful to stay away from all the mushrooms this time.
Okay. Then
Lord knows I
guess-
was tempted.
I will very cautiously take a step forward, looking up at all times, with my sword raised, ready to slash at a spider that suddenly appears beside me. No?
So you step into the
I'm
room,
right with you, Gray.
crunching through desiccated centipede corpses. And you wait and you look around and nothing appears to occur. And then there's a pop
Ooh.
of displaced air. And the spider appears.
Ah,
directly above
fuck
you.
me! It's a
Banishment!
Cast your spell.
So this is a saving throw
Yep, charisma, I think.
of charisma, DC 16.
Ooh.
Alright. Which plane are you banishing it to?
Oh, I haven't really got a clue. Yeah, let's send it to the fire plane.
Oh, that's
Is there
cruel.
a,
we were thinking fire, weren't we?
Yeah,
is there a fireplace?
there is. Yeah.
There is a plane of fire.
Alright. So the spider pops into existence above you, Grey, and before you even have a chance to wet yourself, Rical leans over your shoulder and casts his spell on the creature, and before it even has a chance to move, there's another of displaced air as it disappears.
Nice.
Oh, it's gone again. Oh.
Did you get
I'm
it?
guessing it worked. Yeah, I'm guessing it worked. How long has it gone, Rical?
We've got a minute.
Okay.
Right,
Go,
now.
go.
keep my
Move,
concentration for
then
up to a minute. So let's get through.
stop talking, move, go, go, go,
What?
go, go, go.
No, sorry.
Rick, I'll just suddenly die.
Sorry, I was trying to put a concentration thing on myself.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
That one. That one?
Wait.
Uh-oh.
So, Grey,
Uh-oh.
Fuck yeah.
as you step forward,
Oh, no. Another fucking trick.
Shit.
there is a click.
Oh, no.
Go back, go back, go back, go back.
We're too late.
Fuck.
The floor beneath you opens,
Oh, shit.
and you drop into darkness.
Bullshit.
That doesn't feel like very far this time.
Do I not get a save? No. Okay.
Well,
Alright.
you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
You fall, not for very long, and you hit the ground with a poof, knocks the wind out of you a little bit. You can see the square of light above you, where you've fallen. But as your senses come to you, you realize that the ground that you're lying on appears to be moving, and is moving onto you
Oh.
and starting to crawl onto you. And Grey, I would like to roll initiative, please.
What the fuck?
As soon as I
Enough
saw
life
him
for room.
disappear, I am unraveling the rope from my pack. Oh no! Oh my
Shit.
goodness.
I'm just going to move you for a second. No, you're not saved. Right.
That fire's sounding good right about now.
Yeah. Do it while you're down there, Grey. What could go wrong? Right. No? Oh, wait. I'll get it right one day. Right, Grey, you are first. You are lying on the ground, and with your dark vision, you can see that appears to be thousands and thousands of centipedes that are beginning to crawl all over you.
Okay, DM question. If I cast Burning Hands, how many squares could I hit? Like, I mean,
All of them.
yeah?
It's a cone, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, if I can do that, then I'll do that.
Okay.
So I'm casting Burning Hands. That is 3d6 plus, so 66. Right. Okay, oh, I don't have a macro for that.
What's the save?
Save is a dexterity save, 14.
Okay.
66. Okay, yeah.
Oof. Nice. That is a good spread.
Hell.
What was your DC again?
14.
Alright, so the first one saves, second one does not. Neither does that one. And that one does. So 2 of them save and 2 of them do not. So is it half damage for a save?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So from your perspective, lads, up at the top, the floor has dropped out. Grey has disappeared. There's a second of silence, and then the room below that he's fallen into suddenly lights up with fire. Just fire. Lots of fire.
Grey? Grey?
Yeah! Like a fucking Indiana Jones film down here.
I don't know what one of those is.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but here is a rope.
Okay, so is that your turn, Grey?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can't climb out. How far is the hole?
Yeah, so you've dropped about 15 feet.
Okay, yeah, so there's no way I'm reaching that of my own accord. Right.
Okay. So, as the creatures begin to crawl up inside your armor and inside your clothes, they begin to bite. 19?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so you take 7 points of piercing damage. That's one. The next one, 18?
Yep.
Yep, so 13 points of piercing damage. That's the noise which Grey makes as they start to bite. 14?
There's more? Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah.
Still 4 of them.
No,
yeah.
14. Sorry, 14 misses.
Okay. And 12 misses as well. Okay. So that's all of their turns. Back round to you. So, that being a combat cycle, Rune will have unspooled his rope and is beginning to lower it down through the hole.
As he is unspooling, Bonk is gonna jump,
Ah.
Okay.
shouting, "Ma!"
We
and
lost you.
jump down with the axe.
You cut out then when you shouted whatever you shouted.
What was the phrase? Oh yeah, body system! And I am gonna jump down with axe raised.
Right. So Grey hasn't moved from when he fell.
Shit.
So, I mean, oh, fucking hell.
That doesn't sound
Grey,
good.
give me a dexterity save. So I will say that as you're being nipped at from multiple different places, you notice that the light that Rical is casting above you is eclipsed briefly as Bonk fills the hole. And you have the wherewithal to look up, and you see these massive boots coming down towards you. So you dive to one side, hitting the wall because it's a very small area. As Bonk appears, lands next to you, crushing hundreds of centipedes in the process. So Bonk is now down there as well. So Bonk,
Bonk, what the fuck are you doing?
Body system.
you roll the initiative, please, Bonk. 21. Which puts him at the top, because of course it fucking does. Bonk, you'll go first.
That would be Murder Eyes. Standard roll to hit on these. Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Does an 11 hit?
Don't think so. Well, I need to bring. Let me have a look at the thing. 11 does.
Yeah. Have I surprised them?
I mean, a lot of them are quite surprised, considering they are now mush.
Do I get my surprise damage?
Go on then.
Yes.
Okay.
24.
So the one that you. So a lot of the ones that you have landed on have basically been crushed into mulch. Then you start to use your axe to kind of sweep the floor in the process, and yeah, you kill a lot of centipedes in the process. Right. Is that it, Bonk?
As I've killed something, I get to attack with my bonus action because of Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit again. 18,
hit.
two-handed, and poison.
Two-handed with rage.
Not rage. Not rage this time.
Two-handed with rage. So yeah, you're basically clearing just massive amounts of these things. You're keeping your axe low to the ground and just kind of sweeping it like a scythe almost. And yeah, the creatures they don't get knocked out of the way. They just get cut in half, and bits of centipede are flying all over the place down here.
I am giggling as I do this. There's a look of glee on Bonk's face as he is sweeping with his axe through hundreds of centipedes. He is a child, and he is loving life.
Let it be known that Body System is the "Hey you guys" of the Phoenix
To be fair, Gray did the exact same thing for him.
Yeah.
He did! That's
did.
exactly why Bonk did it! You can't let his friend be!
That's fair. It's fair. Absolutely.
Oh,
I just love it.
I love this game.
Right, Bonk, is that your turn?
That's me. I'm
Right,
good.
Gray.
Oh.
There's now
Right,
8 foot of Bugbear standing next to you.
Okay,
Giggling
realising-
like a
oh,
small child.
And me at the top of the hole going, there's a rope, guys.
Yeah, hang on. I consider that my sword might not be the best tool for this job, so I will let it disappear, and then use both of my hands to start firing Eldritch blasts
Okay.
at the swarms.
This is
So the first one would be a 17.
Okay, yep. That hits.
The second one would be a 20 total.
Both hit.
So that's 2d10. For a total of 12 points of damage.
Okay. Yep, so your fiery blasts they can clear away a lot more of the living centipedes. There's still quite a few of them that are actually inside your armor, and they're still starting to bite down on you. So that was dead fun. You're supposed to go away when I click delete. Thank you. That's okay. Right, so the ones that are on you, Gray. 20.
Yeah.
So that is 6 points of piercing damage. And the other one is going to start moving towards Bonk. He's going to attempt to start biting at him. 16, Bonk?
Bonk is unfortunately not going to get hit by that. So
Okay.
fuck you, centipede.
Yeah, so the centipedes, they start to crawl towards you, and they start to kind of, go up, climbing up your boots and your legs, and you're like, no, fuck off, no, and you start just brushing them away.
Get
Um,
off of me!
Back around to you, Bonk.
Swing.
Swing, banner.
22.
22 hits.
10 damage.
10 damage, so that one clears away the remainder of those ones. So the last ones that are left are basically, they're currently on Grey.
On grey or underneath grey?
No, they're on Grey. That's why they're able to bite
Okay.
him.
I'm gonna do an unarmed hit. Then I'm trying to like bat them off of him.
Okay.
I'm not gonna swing my axe at him because the last time I did that, I almost fucking killed him.
10 doesn't hit.
Fair enough. Bonus action to attack because I killed something.
Mm-hmm.
I
No,
don't
it
fucking
also
hit
does
either.
not hit.
Never mind.
Bonk, we need to move out. We need to go. We need to go.
The things, the on or
Alright.
in or
It's fine.
you
just
go first. You go first.
Okay, so you're moving towards the rope.
They are on me, right? Is there
They
is
are.
there a way to attack them while they're on me?
Yeah, just an unarmed strike.
Fuck that.
I mean, you can Eldritch Blast yourself.
Yeah, no. Fuck that. No. All right. Okay. I'll unarmed strike. I'll unarmed strike.
Okay.
Fine. No. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and this is. Yeah, so you're slapping against yourself, trying to. You can feel them on you as they're crawling around and nipping at you, and you're trying to get your hands under your armor to kind of grab them, but you can't quite figure out where they are, and it's in all the panic in the darkness, you're not quite able to grab hold of them.
Okay.
So this one is going to bite.
I would like to use Ashen Step.
Ooh.
Is that a reaction, isn't it, or a bonus?
It's when I take damage.
Okay.
So if they hit me.
Okay. Okay. 15?
That doesn't hit.
Because of course it doesn't. Okay, back right to you, Bonk.
I'm gonna try and punching it again.
Okay.
batting them off of Grey. 14?
14 does hit.
Unarmed hit is 5 damage.
5 damage. Right, so you're watching. You look at Grey as he's trying to get his hand under his armor to get the centipede to last for a few, and you think, well, hold on a minute, that's a sheet of metal up against his skin. So what if I just and you press your hand against his chest plate, and Grey, you hear them inside as the last ones die.
Sorry. That one.
Okay.
That's gonna
Fine.
be messy when you take that
As
off.
soon as I realise we're good, I'm going to literally climb up Bonk. I'm going to climb Mount Bonk.
Okay, yep, that's okay. All right.
Get
Oh,
on his
that's
shoulder,
that's not a handhold.
Try to step to one shoulder and jump up out of the grab the ledge and pull myself out.
Okay.
Yeah, I give Grey a hand, help to try and pull him up.
Okay, yeah. So with Rical and Bonk presumably like pushing you up by the tush, you get boosted up through the hole. Bonk, you are in the room by yourself.
I am. How tall
Grab
is
the rope,
thing?
Bonk. We need
It's
to
about
go.
15 feet
We
up.
need to go now.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
No,
jump as high as I can
I
and
don't
grab
think
the rope.
you do know. We are
Great.
running out of time.
Yeah,
I
Grey, try
know,
that door
okay.
whilst me and Rune help Bonk. You get the door.
Okay, I'm going to open the door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll move over here to help.
How long did you say banishment lasts for?
A
A
minute.
minute.
I've
That's why
counted
we've got
4 rounds have gone by.
Yep.
So we're on about 30 seconds by now.
You
Yeah.
are indeed.
Got half a minute to get out of here.
Okay. Bonk, how are you getting out of the hole?
I'm gonna jump as high as I can and grab the
Mhm.
rope and then pull myself because I'm 8'2". How high
Okay.
can I jump?
Well, pretty high. With your arm reach, because you got a reach of like 10 feet, haven't you?
I've got a reach of 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can likely jump and grab the edge.
Excellent. I'm gonna just jump and grab the edge and pull myself up. Do you want an athletics roll or?
In this instance, because your friends will be helping you when your hands come up, I will say no for this.
Wonderful.
And as soon as he's up, I'm raveling my rope back up.
Okay. Alright, so
During that time, I've opened the door
which one?
without looking for traps.
Okay,
Click.
there you go. Door's open.
Okay.
Was there
As soon as
anything
I-
else in that room?
You
Oh,
want
actually,
me to open the
hold
door?
on, no, hold on. The door is barred from the other side.
Oh god.
Ah, shit.
I'm just like, fucking heck, I'm gonna open.
Right, move.
Yeah. Bug, go.
We can't break it. 'Cause then
I'm-
the spider will get out. It's too late.
I'm swinging. I'm swinging at it.
All right, attack then, Bonk.
Uh,
I am just shoulder barging this thing. 17.
Yeah, so roll your damage. So if you're not going
Right.
to use your axe, it's going to be your regular
It's 5 damage with
5.
with a shoulder.
Okay, so yeah, you run at it, jumping over the hole, and you push your shoulder into it, and it cracks. You hear a but it's still there.
Hitting it again.
Yep,
Huh.
11. I mean, it's inanimate, so it's not going to be
Yep, another 5.
right.
Hit again.
5. All right, so that's another 15. No, 18 seconds.
yeah.
Oh, because we treat this
Yeah.
one as a round.
Well,
Rune.
I could attack twice in a turn. Does that
That's very
matter?
true.
Or
It does, yeah. So that's 12 seconds then. Yep. So the
that's another 2 attacks.
yeah on the fourth hit, you hear the splintering of wood on the other side, and the door caves inwards. So this door is now in half.
I am gonna burst through.
10,
I can see the
9.
table there.
8,
I'm gonna run to the
Oh,
table.
7.
Oh fuck!
Rical.
Oh,
6,
Rical.
5,
I was gonna
4,
run to the table, and as
3.
soon as they're out,
2.
I'm gonna grab this
1.
table and throw it into the hallway.
Okay.
Maybe it's all burnt. You never know.
Singed. Maybe something ate it.
I'm grabbing this table.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the table's part of the scenery, so I can't actually move it. So,
Yeah,
but
but-
use your imagination. There is a table wedged into the corridor.
I am going as far back as I can, and I am wedging it against the remnants of the door
Mm-hmm.
to block as much of that doorway as possible.
Okay. So as you do so, you can hear the sound of, and through the remnants of the door and round your table, a very large, sharp leg kind of comes around, and it's scrabbling for purchase in front of you before receding again.
Is it a singed leg?
I mean, you don't know, you're not there.
I think we might have bigger problems. Who's this fucker?
Oh shit!
So, in the room, as you can see, is a zombie. But he hasn't reacted to your presence.
Stay very still. Even when the table moved.
Even when the table moved. He is, I mean, obviously, zombies have a pretty vacant expression regardless. That is part of their MO. But this one, there is vitality to him, but he's not moving.
Huh.
So that means he's not absolutely motionless. He's just not reacting to us.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Oh. Is he holding anything?
Nope. He is wearing very tattered clothes. And in fact, Rune, can you give me a perception check, please?
I can. Perception.
Mm-hmm. So, looking at him, something catches your eye. It's very tattered clothing, very old, very rotted through in places.
Hmm.
But it has hints here and there of very old Dominion uniform.
Ah. Wow, what are they doing this far south?
What is it?
This This unfortunate soul seems to have been in the military forces of the Uthterris Dominion at some point. Can I see anything that denotes any rank?
No. It's you know, you get the hints of it. It's a cut of the cloth,
Right, okay.
a bit of maybe embroidery somewhere that gives you the impression that you've been in the army, you know, like the back of your hand, what a uniform looks like.
Yeah.
And it's simply that fact, and the fact that this has hints of it, that lets you actually realise what it is you're looking at.
Okay. So it's the can I tell, or is it too zombified? Is it elven in nature?
Most of the skin around its head has rotted off,
Okay.
but the bone structure underneath is much finer than you may expect from a human.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like we may have a Uthterris pureblood here. So
what now?
where I come from, the lands that make up the Uthterris Dominion span quite a fair bit of my continent, and they are not very nice people. So, whilst this is an unfortunate circumstance for this individual, I don't have much sympathy. If I get up closer, does it react to me at all?
Not in the slightest.
Right. I'm going to very carefully start going through its pockets, if it has any.
What small areas of pocket may have been there have long fallen off or rotted away.
Okay.
You do find a few folds of clothing that may have once been something that you might be able to hold something in, but there's nothing in there.
Okay. Alright, well.
At this point, as you're doing that, a very loud, deep bong reverberates throughout the... It doesn't seem to have any source, but it just reverberates through everything.
Oh. Okay. I have no idea what that was.
What was that?
Is there any way we can talk to this guy?
The dead guy, the zombie dude.
Wait, Rune, did that reminded me of a spell I've used many a time, and I know you've used as well, like a Toll the Dead.
It
Does
did
that
sound
similar to you?
yeah, I mean, does that sound similar to us, Troy?
It doesn't sound like the bell that you toll. Both of you have different sounds, because it comes from
Okay.
different places. Yours is a more musical room because of your the way that your magic is cast, whereas for you, Rical, it sounds like the bell that you might get at a Lathander church, for instance.
Okay.
Right, so can everyone give me perception checks, please?
Of course.
Oh, and well.
Okay, Rical and Grey, as you're watching Rune investigate the standing corpse in front of you, you hear from up the corridor to the north the familiar sound of boots on the flagstones.
I think someone's rung a warning bell.
Yeah, I can hear more noise, more footsteps coming from the north.
Maybe this was a sentry of sorts.
From
Where are they coming from?
North.
the corridor behind you, Grey, up this way.
Perhaps we should make a beeline to the south.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I think
we hit them. We hit
that's
them
gonna be-
hard and fast last time. Let's just do that again. Just throw another fireball.
no. I'm all out of juice.
What do you mean you're all out of juice?
You know, I've lost my mojo.
I'm very confused, but
Bonk, the big bada boom. I can only do it a couple of times, and then I need to have a breather. You know, a little
right,
time to myself,
gotcha.
recovery.
Right, okay. What do we do? Do we fight? Do we run? What do we do?
Grey, does an 18 hit?
It does.
Oh,
Okay, so an arrow appears
Oh,
in your
shit.
shoulder blade, taking 5 points of piercing damage.
Our hand has been forced.
As you hear another wispy voice. Attack!
Right,
Roll
okay.
initiative, please.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, low again.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. It's very, very off-brand for you, Bonk.
Yes.
Bonk charges past Rical out of the way.
Centipede swarm still there. That should be gone. Bye. Bye-bye. Right. Does everybody have their initiatives in?
I believe so.
No, my token's not on the turn order.
Hang on. Oh, why do I?
There we go.
Right.
PP.
Okay. Bonk.
Right.
I don't think he... Oh, he is there.
I am here. So, I've seen an arrow fly from the north.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to 10. Oh. Well, all right then. And I'm going to stand in front of Grey and just shout, "Come on in, you bastards!" And I'm going to hold my action as I draw out my great axe
Okay.
for the first thing that comes in range with me.
And Grey.
I will take a step back to here, and I shall fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at this one here.
Okay.
So, first shot,
Hits.
15. That's 5 points of damage. Second shot is a 7.
Misses.
That's me.
Okay. So the creatures up there begin to make their way downwards. Some of them are obviously faster than others because zombies aren't known for their speed. So skeleton makes its way down, brandishing a short sword, clacking its teeth at you. Isn't able to actually no, isn't able to make it any further than that one. Another creature very similar to the one we saw previously, Bonk, who tried to bad touch you, pulls out his short bow his long bow after reloading it after shooting Grey, and takes a shot at you and misses because 9 doesn't hit.
Yes, that misses.
Right, Rune.
Indeed, it is a Rune. That is my name. Oh well. So I'm gonna. I think
Indeed.
what I might do is actually I'm gonna try something
And
I
Rune
haven't
within a scat.
done in a while. Although actually I want to stay away from these guys at the moment. So I am going to. I am going to. Where's that gone? Sorry, I've lost a spell. The spell has just literally disappeared. No, it's not that one that I want. It's the other one. Not Thunderwave. What's the other one? No, Thunderwave is the one I want.
Honey.
Oh no, that's a close range thing. Okay, so for the moment I
Are you looking for Witch Bolt?
No, Thunderwave, but it doesn't work the way I remember it working because my memory is poop. So I'm gonna raise. I'm gonna move down to here so I can see what's going on. I'm gonna raise my sword and point at this guy here because he's closest.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use Sacred Flame again.
Okay. It's a dex save, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah, dex save 13.
18.
Ah, man. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move up behind Bonk.
Always best.
Yeah.
Using me as a meat shield, are you?
Well, no, a shadow of a plan is for me.
All right. He's going to use Thunderwave to fire you up the corner.
Operation
Use Bonk as a
get
cannonball.
Operation get behind the bugbear.
Yes. Operation Bugbear Shield. Go.
Until spell ends. Oh, concentration up to a minute. Okay, and the other one was Shield of Faith, which is concentration up to 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I've got a plan. That is me done for the moment. Thank you.
The skeleton's going to move forward. The zombie's going to move forward. There. Rical.
Okay, I haven't been tucked in behind the corner and not really seen what's coming. I'm going to step out here and go, go! Haven't seen them come. And I'm going to grab hold of my amulet. I'm going to reach my hand up forward and I'm going to cast a guiding bolt at level 3 at this skeleton on the right in front of me.
Okay.
So that will be 15.
What's the save?
It's no save, it's to hit, so 15
Yep,
to hit.
that hits.
So that will be
Level
guiding
three,
bolt
guiding
level
bolt.
3.
Whoa!
5.
25
Disintegrated.
damage.
Yep, so
That's pretty great.
the guiding bolt hits it directly in the ribcage and it explodes into a pile of glowing bones.
Very nice.
Cool.
Nice.
As my bonus action, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon, forming a spiritual hammer, and we will do it behind this creature, behind this skeleton here.
Okay.
And taking a strike with that one. So let me just double check with that one because that's yeah, 1d8. So it's a spell attack. So it's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
So that's, 1d8. Yeah. It's 10 points of damage.
Okay, yep, so the spiritual hammer swings around and hits the skeleton in the back, and you can see the cracks forming even at this
And-
distance.
With that, I'm going to swoop back into the corner and end my turn.
Run away! Okay. So, as your attention has been taken by the creatures in front of you, you don't notice that the zombie that you were investigating previously has activated.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Would do.
21. I'm going to assume hits.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, 21 does hit.
Yeah. So as your focus is on the creatures that are approaching in front of you, you feel like on the back of on your back. You taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You look around and then the zombie has stepped forward and has slammed you with its fists.
Okay.
So it's 10. And this one's going to move down. And we go back to you, Bonk.
All right. My held action didn't exactly do much, so
Can't
I
move very
am
far, bless him.
going to. Fuck it. With an almighty roar, I am going to run up here and swing for the fences. Reckless against that one at the front. Does a 20
Hit.
hit?
Yep.
Lovely. So it's two-handed, 17 damage. Oh, that I'm dead, so there's no poison damage.
That's,
to them.
you swing your axe and its head comes off its body and goes clattering up the corridor like a eldritch bowling ball.
Wonderful. And with the momentum, then I'm going to carry on moving, and swing again against the one directly in front of me.
Okay,
Does a 25 hit?
it does.
Lovely. 14 damage.
14. Yeah, not quite the same effect with this one. You bury your axe deep in its chest, pull it back out again. So, doesn't really seem to have noticed.
Because I killed something, I can attack with a bonus action, so I will uppercut with the great axe on the same one. 24. Another 16 damage.
Alright, so yeah, you uppercut, and this time the head comes clean off. Hits the ceiling, splats, brain matter all over the ceiling, starts dripping down. Head comes back down again. Almost in the actual neck stump of the body, which is still upright, upside down this time.
And
so,
I'm
hold
just
on,
going to...
1 second.
Hmm?
So how much damage was that?
That was a
16. So 1 second.
total of 30 on that guy.
Yeah, it's just the last one. No, never mind. Yep, drops down dead.
Wonderful. And I'm going to look at it, and then look at its mate, and smile.
It doesn't do anything because it's a zombie.
Would it make me feel good?
Just it's a zombie.
And that's me.
All right. And then. Okay. So the creature that's been stood at the back this entire time, seeing its forces falling to your blade, it strides forward over the body of the zombie that you just slew, steps up to you, pulls out its long sword, misses horrifically because that's just shit.
It doesn't have advantage, but it does
It does
still
have
miss.
Yeah. And then it takes another slash, and that misses as well.
Yep.
So it's literally just put itself in combat range for no reason whatsoever. Moving
Excellent.
on! Oh, I missed Grey. Sorry, Grey, I missed you completely there.
Okay.
You're okay.
I just realized I have a problem,
Uh-huh.
and that is I don't have my sword.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, I turn around to the zombie that's just clobbered me from behind, and I look upon him and say, "You motherfucker!" And I will cast Hexblade's Curse upon him.
Okay.
And then I will just punch him in the face.
All right. Eleven hits. Yep,
Oh, it does?
it
I
does.
think that's just a flat 3 damage.
I think you're right.
Oh, wait. No, because he is cursed, I add my
Cursed.
proficiency. Add my proficiency modifier to the damage.
Is
So
that-
it's a strength mod plus your proficiency mod.
Yeah, so that's
Plus
6
1.
points of damage.
How much? Sorry, 6.
Yep, 6.
Okay. Yep. So you rear back and smash it in the face. A couple of teeth come loose. A bit of skin falls off, exposing bone underneath. It doesn't react to your strike. It just stands there, raising its hands, ready for another strike. So that was
That's
okay.
me.
All right. Done the work already. Rune.
Yeah, so noticing this happening behind me, I am going to turn around. I'm going to cast on myself Divine Favor.
Okay.
So that's that one. Oh, I mean that whatever that is. I add 2 to my next attack if it hits. I'm
Okay.
going to move up to this guy here, and I am going to attack with my long sword.
Sword.
Okay. Hopefully. Ooh. Yeah.
It hits.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, wow. Wow. So 4 damage total. 2 of that is radiant. I don't know if they're particularly susceptible being undead.
Okay, yep, so you bring your glowing sword around, you slash it at its side, you cut straight through the arm that you're next to.
Give it a
falls to the
paper
ground.
cut.
Doesn't
Ugh. Okay. Let me just see if I've got any available bonus actions. Will help with this. Bollocks to it. I'm going to use. No, I'm not. I'm going to save that because I might need it. But I am going to use a bardic inspiration. On Gray. And I'm just gonna slap a hand on his shoulder and say, "You got this, man. You got this," and make him feel good, and that he has indeed got this.
Okay.
And that is
Great.
my turn.
You are inspired by the words of Rune.
And that is it's 1d8 you have to spend.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Rical.
As I'm sitting in the corner, I shout to both Gray and Rune and say, "How are you doing for health? Are you okay?"
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
He's good
Middle.
too. It's fine.
Okay, well, what I'll do then is I'm going to cast Channel Divinity, and I can give up to 40 hit points. So if I can give you up to half your hit points, Sean. So Gray's hit points, I think you said the last game was 72. Is that right?
But don't give me any more than 20.
But Rune, how much do you have? How much do you need more?
I am
could
at
split it.
61, and my max is 68.
Okay, so I could only give you 7 anyway.
Yeah.
So if I do that, I'll give Gray 30.
36 is half
30.
my HP.
Okay, so if I give you 36 hit points, yeah,
Okay.
and I'll give the remaining 4 to Rune,
Thank you.
and then I'm gonna come around the corner and buddy system up towards Bonk. Just getting within range. My spiritual weapon is going to attack I'm guessing this is a zombie on the left here. Going to give that one a swipe with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. That hits.
17, so that would be 9 points of damage.
9.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay. Anything
And
else?
that ends my turn.
Alright. So down here, the zombie with his one remaining arm is going to attack you, Gray, because it's pretty single-minded when it comes to anything. 22, I'm guessing hits.
That's hit.
Yeah, 5 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one up here. It's going to attack you, Bonk. 21.
will hit.
Well, it's only 2 bludgeoning damage, though.
Wonderful.
Gently caresses your arm in a very zombie-like manner.
Wonderful.
Lovely. Right.
The tender touch of the undead.
Yes. That should be the title of a song. Right. Bonk. You're going.
I'm going to look
actually,
at the.
wait, sorry. This is the second round of combat, isn't it?
Yes.
The answer is yes. So, as you're all separated off doing your own things, Gray and Rical,
Nope.
Gray and Rune, and just about Rical, considering you're up in combat. Behind you, you hear a pop.
Ah,
Oh shit!
well,
And-
shit.
In the space is the enormous spider that somehow looks even bigger in this bigger room. And its red eyes are glaring at you, and you can see that it does have blackened areas on its body. In some cases, little tendrils of smoke still coming off it.
Oh,
it-
it's pissed off.
And it lowers itself down, glaring. And that is where we'll call it for today.
Oh
Fair. Fair.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh.
In a world of adventure, of magic and might, with crypts full of cryptids and caverns of light, and evil is lurking, hungry to conquer the land. We're alone come for heroes, ready to march out to war. Destined for greatness, fighting like never before. Rising from the flame, where once stood for strangers, now stand for friends, bearing this campaign. Rising, and soon you'll know their name. At the end of this battle, at the end of this game, the Phoenix Fall will remain. With fiery blade and thundering axe, with prayers of healing and a face-eating cat, nothing can damper their spirits or shatter their